In every industry, there are some people who can charge higher prices, they attract opportunities, they don't have to chase them, they have more fun, they earn more money, and they are recognized as the key people of influence in that industry. How are they doing it? What is it that they're doing differently that everyone else ignores or doesn't do or isn't even aware of? Today, we're going to explore how every single industry works, and it works on 3 key layers. We're going to explore those layers and how to move through them. The payoff, if you get this right, is you will be regarded as a key person of influence. You'll earn more money, you'll have more fun, and you'll attract more opportunities that are absolutely perfect for you because they'll be based upon your passion. Let's explore. So in every industry, it's broken into 3 distinct layers. The first layer is called the newbie layer. So newbies are the people who are new to the industry. They're in their first couple of years within the industry. They're still learning their skills. They're still learning how the industry works. In big industries, they might be called juniors, right? They might be called apprentices. So they're just entering the industry and they've got to put in the time, they've got to put in the hours. They're going to get paid a low amount of money because they still don't have the time and experience and the skills required to earn more money. The job of a newbie is to get the experience and to get the skills to move into the next layer. And the next layer is called the workers. So the workers are people who trade their time for money, but they have enough of the skills and experiences required to charge the full amount for their time. So these are the people who are earning decent money. They've got a reliable stream of work. They can easily move from company to company, but they do have to sell their time for money, and there is a bit of a ceiling as to how much they can earn. So these are just the normal working people within an industry. It's the vast majority of people. It's like 90% of all the people you'll interact with in your industry. These are the workers. These are the people who can do the job in a reliable way, but they hit a ceiling and they cannot move past the ceiling because the skills that made them a worker prevent them from going any higher. The final layer is called the key people of influence, the KPIs. The key people of influence are the people who are known, liked, and trusted. They have a personal brand. They attract opportunities. They get people to come into the business. Because they're involved, other people are attracted to working within a business or buying from that business. So the key people of influence are the people with a personal brand. These are the people that don't trade their time for money. They have intellectual property and they have media assets that do the work for them, that goes out and does all the job of being a key person of influence. Provided they can generate that intellectual property and provided they can turn that into media, these people can become bigger and bigger brands and they can become more and more valuable as a key person of influence. Now, these people are doing 5 things differently that workers don't do or hate doing, and they're embracing these 5 things so that they can become a key person of influence and they can be in this top layer of the industry. Now, every industry rewards each layer in a different way. Typically, newbies earn 0 to 50,000 US dollars per year as a typical newbie amount of money. Worker bees earn something like 50,000 to 150,000 as your typical worker bee layer. And key people of influence, the sky's the limit, but obviously, let's say it starts at 150,000 per year, but it can go into the millions, right? So it could be millions and millions and millions. In fact, the average key person of influence in America is making between $2 and $4 million per year. So it's where you're earning more in a month than most people even earn in a year. So if you want to become a key person of influence, there's 5 things that you need to do. We call this the 5 Ps, and the first one is pitching. So pitching is answering the question, what do you do? It's where you tell people about the niche that you operate in. It's where you tell people about your passion. This is where you talk about your vision and your mission, maybe a little bit about your origin story. Depending on how much time you've got available, you're going to enroll people into a new way of thinking based upon how you speak about what it is that you do. You're going to get people excited about something that they hadn't even considered earlier that day. When you put a key person of influence on a stage, they immediately light up the audience by the way that they pitch their ideas. They get people excited about things that they haven't even considered before. But you have to understand that pitching is a skill that's highly important if you want to be a key person of influence, and you've got to learn that skill. The next thing that key people of influence are doing is publishing. So publishing means to put something in the public domain. It's about sharing ideas. We often think of publishing books, but we can also publish podcasts, we can publish videos, we can publish reports, we can publish posts on social media. We're taking our ideas and we're putting it into the public domain through published content. Now, the way customers fall in love with businesses now is they go online, they access published content, they get to know you, like you, and trust you through your personal brand long before they buy. So the published content is the key to ramping up sales. Within every audience, there will be a small number of people who are not price sensitive. They just want to work with that key person of influence. They want to take on board those recommendations, and they're really looking to go on the journey with the key people of influence. So it's the published content combined with the pitch that gets people excited and to buy in for that longer journey. Now, once people are excited about who you are and what you do, you're going to have products. So rather than selling skills and experience and your skills and your time, you want to sell products and services that can scale online. We now live in a digital world where your best customers may be a million miles away. You might be based in the UK, but your best customers could be in South America or in Canada or in Australia or in New Zealand. They could be on the other side of the world, and you want to have products, in particular, you want digital products that people can buy from anywhere in the world. So your job as a key person of influence is to innovate and create those products that can scale no matter where somebody is in the world. And the good thing about the times that we're living in is there are so many examples of all sorts of products and services that people could buy regardless of where they are geographically. The fourth P is called raising profile. Raising profile is getting more and more people to know you, like you, and trust you. You're going to build a bigger social media presence. You're going to win awards. You're going to get associated with other brands and names that people have heard of. You're going to be on other people's third-party platforms. You'll appear on somebody else's podcast. You'll be on somebody else's YouTube channel. You'll collaborate with people who've already got a lot of influence, all to build your profile. Now, you don't have to build a profile where people stop you in the street or want to know about your personal life. You need to build a profile where you're demonstrating and showing people how they can solve their problems and get outcomes that they want. And the more people recognize that you're talking about valuable intellectual property, the more they're going to resonate with your profile. So we need to build a profile based upon your intellectual property. The final P is called partnering or partnerships. And this is where you go out and find complementary businesses or complementary people, and you formalize a partnership with them that benefits both of you. So you might find someone who's famous and you do a product partnership where their fame sells more products. Or you might find someone who's got a great distribution channel and you can put your products and services through that distribution channel. Maybe you find someone who has lots of money and they want to make an investment, and you do an angel investment round and you partner with angel investors. Or maybe you find a company that has a really hot product, an amazing product, but they're lacking the key person of influence to promote the product, and you partner with them so that you can be the face of a product that is a really high quality product that you love. Any of those are partnership deals, but only key people of influence drive those partnership deals. You'll almost never see a worker bee who's thinking about how the business can partner with somebody else. It's the job of the key person of influence to do those partnership deals. So what is a key person of influence doing? They're pitching, they're publishing, they're creating products, they're raising profile, and they're doing partnerships and joint ventures. And that's what makes them a key person of influence. So you can see that if you keep showing up as a worker bee, if you keep just selling your time for money, if you keep making it all about your time and your skills, you'll never be a key person of influence. There'll be a cap on the amount of money that you can earn. But as soon as you embrace pitching, publishing, products, profile, and partnerships, the sky is the limit. Your industry has so much money in it. Okay, before we move on, let me just quickly interrupt. I'm running a workshop on exactly how to do these 5 Ps. I want to take you through step by step. How do you do a better pitch? What products should you be developing? What are some of the things that are working for other people who are positioned as key people of influence? If you're interested to see how this works in a really practical format, join me on a live workshop where we can go through step by step, and you can ask questions of me live, and we can go through and unpack this in more detail. If you're interested, there'll be a link somewhere around this video, and you can book onto my live workshop that's coming up soon. Now back to the video. Considering that 70% of the world's population has access to fast internet and 1.5 billion people speak English, you've got an almost unlimited ability to reach people and to create customer relationships if you're willing to play the role of being a key person of influence. Every industry is now breaking into these lovely little micro niches, these tiny little special interest groups. And each one of those special interest niches needs a key person of influence to lead it. You don't need hundreds of thousands or millions of people to know who you are, but you do need a small community of people who recognize you as someone that they want to follow. And the faster you build your personal brand as a key person of influence within a niche, the faster you unlock these incredible times that we're in. More money, more opportunity, more fun. It's all coming your way if you position yourself as a key person of influence. Now, if you enjoyed that video, please leave me a like and a comment and a subscribe. It really does help the channel to grow, and it helps me to bring you more value every single week. I read every single comment, and I would love to know, are you showing up as a key person of influence, and which one of the 5 Ps do you need to work on the most? It really helps me to shape the next video that I do. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you again soon.